Hello. So, I'm just gonna cut to the chase because I hate automotive videos that speak way too much. I'm sure you're watching this because you want to learn how to do this to your car. So this is how you paint your rims while keeping them on the car. We got a black Infiniti Q50 here. I'm reading off my little steps checklist I made. I'll post a picture of that in the video. So, materials you need is a bucket of hot water, some Dawn dish soap, a sponge, sandpaper or steel wool if you plan on sanding, a hose makes things easier, microfiber cloths, some paper towels, lots of painter's tape, trash bags and or plastic shopping bags, some playing cards or construction paper, and then obviously your paint. I'm using a primer and then a color paint, which is the lacquer, and then a clear coat, which is the protective enamel. You're gonna want to do this on a warm, sunny day when it's not windy. As you can see, this construction paper is blowing around everywhere, and somewhere where you can leave your car overnight, so not a random parking lot, probably. All right, so steps. First up, we're gonna clean the rims and sand them if you choose to. I kind of sanded mine barely. I used steel wool, but I basically skipped that step and it seems to be fine so far. So you're gonna soap up the rims just in a bucket of hot water. Use the Dawn dish soap, Jesus, because that gets grease out really well. So remove all the dirt from the rims, any imperfections, and then sand them while they're wet if you plan on doing that. Then obviously wash off all the soap and any debris with a hose or just another bucket of water without soap in it. So once they are completely clean, you're gonna have to let them dry. So hopefully you're doing this on a warm sunny day and they can dry quickly. I am not. It's October, or it's actually November. So I used some microfiber cloths, dried them up, came back out 20 minutes later, dried them up again, used some paper towels to get in between like the lug nuts because that's where water was really sticking. So once it's 100% dry, you're gonna start prepping. So what I did, I cut up these trash bags just to make like flat two-dimensional planes, if that makes sense, and tape them to the car so that we don't get paint on the body of the car. Next, this is the tough part. You got to cover your tires unless you're just going to spray paint on your tires as well. When I say tires, I'm talking about the black rubber, not the rim. What I did, I used construction paper and cut it up to place around the rim. It worked at first, but it's a little windy out, so it's blowing around everywhere. Might want to just take the time and use painter's tape. Oh, this is very important. Use plastic shopping bags, shove them behind the wheels so that they cover the brakes and rotors. You don't want to get paint on all that good stuff. And step 3, we're ready to paint now. So I applied 2 coats of the primer. Yeah, read the instructions on the can. So you gotta shake the can for a minute. Should be using in temperatures above 50 degrees. I'm not, so I'm compensating by waiting longer between coats. Time for the color paint. I'm using black gloss. I'm going to do probably 4 coats of that. I'm on coat 3 right now, that's what you're seeing. And then after that, I'm gonna do probably 2 coats of protective enamel, which is like a clear coat. And then just let it dry overnight, 24 hours at least, I'd say. And yeah, the finished product should look pretty good. I've plasti dipped all my rims on every car I've had before this, and it has sucked. It always comes out during the winter. I'm in Minnesota. It starts peeling and it's just a hassle. So I decided I'm going to paint this time. So yeah. When you're applying the paint, Just do light coats. I always tend to go a little over the top and make my coats a little too thick, but try to stick to light coats. Yeah, leave any questions in the comment section.